Hi, welcome to Fact, Opinion, or Reasoned Judgment. Today, our topic is ancient Egyptians and their unique medical practices. Let's talk about our three categories. First, fact. A fact is something that is true or has already happened. Second, opinion. An opinion is a value, a belief, or judgment that cannot necessarily be proven to be true. And our big category for the day, reasoned judgment. Reasoned judgment is a baby, kind of a morph of the two. It uses facts and information and relies on them heavily, but it can't necessarily be proven true, and it's not something that has necessarily happened. It's kind of a mix of fact and opinion. Let's talk about scoring. Fact and opinion are both worth 1 point. Reasoned judgment is worth 3. Let's begin with our first challenge. Let's take a look at our sentences. Which do you think is the fact? Good. If you said that ancient Egyptians often used glass as a cure for eye problems, you're correct. It seems crazy, but not all of their remedies at the time were based on magic. Let's take a look and find our opinion. Which do you think is the opinion? Ancient Egyptian medicine was useless. This is neither true, and it's also a judgment that I have made. Let's take a look at our reasoned judgment. Egyptians trusted their physicians. This is a reasoned judgment because it's not something that can be proven true, but based on the status and the reputation of physicians, and that most ancient Egyptians followed and accepted their medical advice, we can reason that most Egyptians trusted their physicians. Challenge 2. Your next set of sentences. Let's start with opinion this time, worth 1 point. Which sentence did you select as opinion? That Egyptians are silly for believing that magical forces could be a healing power? Next, let's identify our fact. Ancient Egyptian doctors actually performed some really complicated procedures. They actually relieved stress in the brain for head-related troubles. And our 3-point question. What was the reasoned judgment? The doctors performing the surgeries likely had a good knowledge of anatomy. Welcome to challenge 3. Let's take a look at this short paragraph. Let's look at sentence 1. It may seem bizarre that they treated some of their medical problems the way they did, but this is a value or judgment. There's no way to prove that it's true. Sentence 2. Fact. Egyptians used to treat infections with moldy food, particularly moldy bread. Finally, let's look at sentence 3. This is reasoned judgment. But why? There's no way to prove that it's true, necessarily, because we don't have data or facts on the impacts of this procedure. But by reasoning that if it's moldy, it probably has lots of bacteria, we could use our judgment and say that most likely this did more harm than good. That's it for today. Don't forget to tally up those scores and turn them in to Ms. Bonorchek. Stay tuned for additional editions of Fact, Opinion, or Reasoned Judgment.